Oh, welcome back, Simply Outside. Yesterday I was here at the wood lot. It was the first time in a couple weeks we've actually got beautiful weather. And I found that like 2 half rows fell, so I got a lot of work. And this annoys me. I stack it straight or do my best, and look at that. It just leans and leans as it dries for some reason. So I got to do a better job of pushing the pieces this way. So I'm going to try and get a lot done here. I've got a couple hours. I don't know if I had in the last video, I ran out of dry wood, and I actually bought from another seller 4 cord of, sorry, I'm restacking. The farmer's dog likes to climb up on my piles, and he ends up knocking down some of it. So just restack. But I bought 4 cord, and boy, the stuff's really nice and dry. It's just kind of a mix of hardwoods. I like to try to keep it right around 16 inches. His stuff can range. Like, look at this, some of these pieces here, super long. This was the pile. It came out to about here. So I'm re-splitting to get down to the size that the people I sell to have appreciated. And so I am going to try to get some various things done, and re-splitting as much of this as I can. I'll stack. I need to cut some, maybe even rip some of these pieces down, but finish cutting that log. And then over the couple weeks, I've been busy with family things. The tree service came and dropped what looks like pretty much 1 tree of oak. So some more to cut. Easy splitting on this. That stuff's going to be tougher to split. But I'm going to get going over here and just try to restack a little bit each time I come so I can get it done. All right, first thing I'm going to try to do is straighten these rows, as you can see them tipping. Let's see if I can any, just to help keep it up a little bit for a little longer maybe. It's really weird how, I do not know why. If the sun is doing it, it dries funky. But a lot of the rows, or more than likely, as I stack and get tired, I don't put the pieces more this way. They come more this way. Maybe that's what's going on. Getting tired, lazy as I stack. There, that made a difference. A little bit. Okay. Hopefully that helps keep it upright. Let it dry nice. And it's actually, this stuff, yeah, it's drying nice. These pieces aren't real thick. That helps a lot, but get the wind and sun blowing here makes a big difference. Problem is I have to fix, because it all fell and it's leaning, so I've got to fix all that. And there it goes. Oh well. Gonna leave it. Alright. Next task. I've got all these rounds to split. But I need to resplit down here. So I think that's where I'll head. As this is warming up, it's kind of laborious, tedious to resplit all this, but it's got to be done. This is when I wish I had the second person here. And I lost, well, it broke the little pin that goes in here. I'll have to get another one. Or something, a cotter pin or a hitch pin or something. Here we go. Just clear some space because I need to cut that log that's right behind it. Big oak rounds. I haven't measured. Look at that. Approaching my hip. Big. I've spent over the past 3 days, maybe 4, I don't know, probably about 8-9 hours here at the WoodYard. And if you recall, I had bought 4 cord of wood. That's all that's left to split. I need to split this as well, but I'm hoping to cut these because they're a lot longer than what I sell, and cut those down and then split it. And this is everything that I've split from what I bought, as well as this. I've sold 1/3 of a cord, and I've bundled almost 1/3 of a cord. And but I'm tired. I've been splitting for a couple hours here or more, and I sorted that pile, and yeah. So now I've got all this. Last time I was cutting, I was going to use I did use the 462, and it didn't record. So I'm going to use the 462 today and record it. I had been using the 400 on cutting up the oak logs and some other things, but the chain went dull, as usual. I got through almost 2 tanks, and it got pretty dull. So I'm going to use the 462, which I did use it the last time, and I like I said, I didn't get it recorded, but boy, there is a difference. It's only 5 cc's bigger, but it does make a difference in cutting power. So I'm going to do some ripping of those big logs out there. I've been splitting those, but the ones I was splitting prior they were more round. These have those edges. It's just tough, especially on the far end of that log. It's hard to roll it and then get it safely up on the splitter. So I'll cut them down to size, and then hopefully I can split through them more easily and quickly. Boy, that saw cuts great. I know it's a very sharp chain because it's brand new, but it ripped through a lot of wood. So I'm going to fill back up. I've still got a little bit of cutting of these logs. Probably rip that. Got that stuff to cut. A little bit here, and then this all has to split. And this needs to be stacked. I bought 4 cord February 11th, I think it was, and in 5-6 weeks, all I've got left is this 1/3 cord and this. And over the past 2 weeks, in 10 days, I made 170 bundles of firewood, and I have 3 bundles left. It's just been, stuff's been selling, and so now I'm trying to buy some more, but it's kind of tough to find just where to buy, and people have sold out and all. But yeah, we'll just keep moving on. I need to put up a lot of firewood. I've only got 15 rows there, and I guess 16 with that one, but I need a lot more. So, all right, hey, thanks for joining me with the 462, and I'll keep cutting.